talking about practice. Y'all talking about practice. They talking about practice. Like, we don't practice. Who said?
Hindi na natin.
How's it going?
Good game last night, AI. All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
work, AI. Keep grinding. Still room for improvement. All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what
Off to it. This is where it counts.
All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Poetry in motion, AI. Come on, AI, All right, AI. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get the next one.
Really, AI? Get your mind back.
You could do better than that.
AI, you head in the game. Not your day, AI. It's just...
Test your potential. You choose your overall for this game, all the way up to a maxed out 99. Then you pick your badges, all of them. Upgrades are available based on your attributes in each category. So, you want to max out with a Hall of Fame badge, or balance your attack with bronze and silvers? It's up to you. Get familiar with your badges, pick your jump shot, then join the defending champion Raptors to take on the new look Warriors. You have a full NBA game to test out your build. Take your time, dissect the Warriors, and when you're done playing, your build will be waiting for you when NBA 2K20 releases September 6th. The demo allows you to try out 6 different builds, customized to your liking. And if you want to hone your skills, 2KU returns to the NBA 2K20 demo. Are you ready to be next? Jump in and get a head start on your NBA 2K20.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans.
AI, the final All-Star votes are in.
Okay.
Well, we knew you were in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, so just tell me, man, what happened?
You're starting.
Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about, man! Yo, Charlie, this is amazing!
I thought so too.
Oh my god, I'm starting an all-star game!
It's a big stage.
Oh, man, you don't have to tell me that, man.
Hey, good luck out there. Congratulations, All-Star.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's go. Thank you for Goose. Nice.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining.
NBA 2K19.
With Hall of Famer Dennis Rodman, this is Kevin Harlan. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. J.R. Smith is out with the injury. That's a tough loss there.
Yeah, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of the injury. Well, we only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of that previous game, but now they sound sure about it, and hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Well, everyone who watched his last game cringed when he went down. Glad to hear that the injury is not season-ending.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Fresh, and it's Nance in at the 5 spot. We're around the halfway point now, Doris. Some clubs are obviously in a rebuild mode, but it can be hard for many team owners to accept that and accept that path they're on.
Well, when you've been the guy to make that financial investment, there can be a little bit of impatience. Because one of your responsibilities is keep people in the seats. You've got to pay the bills. What you have to do is you make clear to the fans the vision that they have. If you make it clear, Kev, maybe they can sort of embrace the rebuild and celebrate the step-by-step progress.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a gorgeous-looking jumper. Elbow in, full extension on the release. Levine is deadly in catch and shoot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Flowers. And that one goes long.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Now, here's Lopez. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Porter, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Flowers. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
You know, sometimes it's about gang rebounding, making sure everyone's in on the responsibility to board it. Let's see if it's more of a group effort tonight.
And for all you video game fans out there, news coming out that AI will be the cover athlete on NBA 2K20. You know, Greg, the kids tell me that this is a big deal.
Look, I play a lot of 2K. What a ride it's been. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, got into foul trouble and really played out of control and just couldn't overcome it.
I think you really have to think they beat themselves out there, right? You can't be fouling another team like that consistently, and that's just asking to get beat.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the Bulls pick up 2. Nance passes to Flowers, and it's good for 2. Fresh has got his first points of the game.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right. because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now here's Porter. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Lopez finds Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Lopez. Porter, no luck.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Porter's running. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Dunn attacking. Lopez kicks to Levine. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls.
Boy, hitting for good percentage here in the first quarter. He's doing what he can to get his team off on the right foot.
Pass to Love. Tries again. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
You guys know, Love knows how to find the contact when he wants to. Good job getting to the line.
Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Clarkson. Dunn looking over the floor. And Levine, here we go. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Again, Chicago.
Oh, it's a breakdown again for me.
League change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Now here's Nance. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Chris Dunn. And Cleveland also making a change. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Larry Nance.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Harrison. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Valentine with it. Shoots it. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Flowers finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
All right.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
Now here's Levine. He's got 8. Carter outside. Kicks it to Valentine. Shoots the 3. Love grabs the board. Cavaliers leading. Over in the corner, Osman. Flowers the pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Fresh. Started by Levine. And yes, it's good. 8 points for Kevin Love.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, what do you think will be the 2-3 best players? Cavaliers. The season
Lakay
well
pala yan,
underway, and
Lakay.
they've been solid in third right now. And of course the Bulls. They just haven't
Ah,
had the type
Fernando
of record they've wanted.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Now the pass to Thompson. Here's Fresh. Dishes to Love. Pass to Flowers. Shoots a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Love the pass to Flowers. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Carter outside. This is it to Lemon. To the wing right side and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach. He said they have to do a good job of moving their feet defensively. That's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they also want to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. See if that works, Kevin.
Thank you, David. John Henson's checked in for the Cavaliers. David Mwaba comes in for Jetty Osman. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 4. And here is Valentine. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
The shot by Harrelson, no good. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Flowers the pass to Henson. Got a hand on it.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Now here's Valentine. He kicks to Markkanen. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Flowers the pass to Henson. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Markkanen. Outside Knight. Pass to Fresh. Thompson against Carter. Henson the pass to Flowers. Kicks it to Thompson. Knight on the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They get it back. Thompson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Knight. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Boy, if Knight starts to gain more consistency from that in-between game, I don't know how you guard this guy.
Here's Lemon. Here's Carter. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And we'll be back with you shortly. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense on every possession.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
We've got Valentine, Carter out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Lemon in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Harrison kicks to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Lemon. Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Flowers the pass to Zizic. He can't get that one. Chicago trailing here. To the middle. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 4 points this quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And there's the pass to Harrison. Outside, Levine. Back to Harrison. Porter kicks to Levine. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 8 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Here's Flowers. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Levine with it, now guarded by Flowers. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Finally, and one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
Every team looking for long limb guys in the wing, Doris. Otto Porter is ascending up that list.
Yeah, Otto Porter is a guy who can do a little bit of everything. He can rebound, he can defend multiple positions, he's got the length to create turnovers, and of course that big time range gives you a lot of spacing on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Markkanen after the made shot from Flowers. Oh!
Wow. Defensive breakdown.
Flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Cleveland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Here's Harrison. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Porter. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Flowers the pass to Thompson. Here's Fresh. Back to Osman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Levine inside the 3-point line. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Sexton the pass to Flowers. It's good. This game is all even. Fresh has got 17.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There's Harrison. Pass to Levine. Again, Chicago.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Thompson outside. Here's Fresh, guarded by Levine. Here's Flowers. That shot missing, so the Bulls will take it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
LaVine can't hit.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fresh. That one goes in. Fresh has got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Now LaVine. There's the steal. It's all tied in Chicago. And now, all right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll into that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Flowers at the three.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Heat was a man on a mission. He had 41 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics, and the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Dunn kicks to Markkanen. He feeds it to LaVine. Back to Markkanen. And that one, good. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
And that one's good. Fresh.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Bulls trail by 3. Dunn kicks to Porter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lopez, no luck.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
Clarkson against LaVine. Here's Flowers. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Done. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Fresh, guarded by Porter. Here's Flowers. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. LaVine kicks to Porter. Done outside. Lopez against Nance. Lopez finds Porter over to the wing. And finished off by Porter.
A devastating drive and Porter powering it home.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Fresh, and I'm sure he was hoping he'd be higher in the... voting at this point, but the competition is so stiff this season.
It really is. I mean, there are dunk artists on just about every team in the league, and he's a heck of an athlete, but just hadn't separated himself from the rest of the competition.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing here are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Passes to Zizic. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Zizic, defended by Carter. Flowers the pass to Zizic. Just 5 to shoot. Henson against Markkanen. Henson shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense
Cara pa
on
tayo
the defense.
part natin ano dyan.
Pass to Lemon. Here's Dunn. Again, Chicago.
Well, because of Chris Dunn's athleticism, he can get up and over the outstretched arms of the D. It takes a lot to shake this guy's focus.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago. And not just sustaining the lead, but they're adding to it.
Right, and this is precisely what you want to do. Build up the lead and keep the pressure on.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. You really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Flowers the pass to Zizic. Here's Fresh, defended by Carter. That's tipped. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. And there's the pass to Flowers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up. And Greg, you look at Dunn. It can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
And Markkanen throws it down.
And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen is always looking to score the basketball. This guy has really become a refined scorer.
Here's Fresh. 27 points for him.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the miss by Chris Dunn. And here's the fast break. Kicks to Valentine. Dunn outside. Pass to Markkanen. The 3. Chicago keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. Carter, the pass to Dunn. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. You look at Fresh, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Passes it to Zizic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Out to the right wing. Dunn kicks to Carter. Inside. And the jam by Valentine.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Fresh. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton the pass to Henson. That one falls. Henson's got his first points in this one.
And getting better at distributing in the pick and roll. Sexton wants to evolve more as a passer.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Harrison's checked in for Chicago. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson comes in for Ante Zizic. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jetty Osman. Here's Lemon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Valentine. Out to Carter. Back to Valentine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Flowers. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Sexton. All alone. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Picked away. Here's Henson. It's tipped. Here's Lemon. He kicks it to Valentine. And a miss there on the triple. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game, and the shot is good.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Lemon, the pass to Markkanen. And the pass to Lemon. To the wing right side. Valentine. Chicago working now with a new shot clock. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. A switch here also for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Henson. Valentine kicks to Lopez. To the left wing. Here's Lemon, covered by Nance. Good. Lemon's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Here's Lemon. The Cavaliers making the shot. Out to the wing. High post Lopez. Pass to Lemon. Lopez kicks to Harrison. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing, and he comes up with the deuce. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Passes it to Flowers. From deep, bangs home the trifecta. Fresh has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Lemon. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Well, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Robin Lopez out there with Porter. And it's Harrison in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Levine looking around. Back to Harrison. Feeds it to Valentine. And the jam by Valentine.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Nance. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Levine. For 3. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Clarkson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Levine with it. Outside, Porter. 3-pointer. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. 15 points for Otto Porter Jr.
I'd say quite a game for Porter offensively.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's good from Flowers. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Chicago leading by 3. Levine dishes to Porter. Outside, Levine. Pass to Harrison. Lopez outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Flowers. Porter with a block.
Go gadget arms for Porter, enabling him to stuff that one.
Levine finds Lopez. That's good from Lopez. Love's check in for Larry Nance. 2nd free throw, no good.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Shots good by Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Levine against Clarkson. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
Flowers the pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's the pass to Flowers. Here's Clarkson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Levine kicks to Porter. And the Bulls with another miss. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
So for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Valentine, and it's done in for Harrison. Here's Levine. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
Free throw good, Levine. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Fresh, guarded by Porter. Kicks it to Love. Pass to Flowers. Back to Love. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Dunn dishes to Levine, unloads. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the defense paying no attention at all to him, and all he can do is throw up a brick. Ouch.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Well, Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Porter looking it over. He kicks to Lopez. Over Thompson. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Lopez.
Lopez looking right at home with that catch and shoot.
Here's Fresh, guarded by Porter. Fresh can't get it to go. And Chicago shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Now here's Levine. Pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. And here's Porter.
And if you want to drive your coach crazy, this is a good place to start.
That is a ridiculous shot. I have zero idea why he would even attempt it at this point in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Dunn passes to Lopez. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded close. Pass to Markkanen. No good with the triple.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And that one's good. Love.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Porter kicks to Levine. Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ability of Levine, it's eye-popping on certain nights.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he gets the bucket. 14 points for Love.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Dunn passes to Carter. Back to Dunn. It's Porter outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Here's Fresh, guarded by Porter. That one goes in, and the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clarkson against Dunn. Over to the wing, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Carter against Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Flowers the pass to Thompson. Here's Fresh, guarded by Porter. Clarkson finds Love. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Love's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Here's Dunn. The pass to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dunn against Love. 5 to shoot. Count it from 12. And that's 13 points for Chris Dunn.
It's a big-time bucket. Chris Dunn doing work.
Down low, stolen by Carter. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Otto Porter with the big-time delivery, getting his team buckets in crucial moments.
Pass to Flowers. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. And Thompson kicks to Clarkson. Shot on the way. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
Bulls trail by 3. Now done. The feed now to Levine. He gets that one. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
1 minute and 30 minutes. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
Flowers the pass to Thompson. Fresh can't get it to go. And Chicago shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And Fresh picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Dunn dishes to Porter. To the middle. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Porter. Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the lead.
Here's Fresh. Markkanen pulls it in.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now Sexton after Zach LaVine missed from long range.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots? Boy, what a steady presence at the line. Whether it's a blowout or a tight game like this one, his stroke never varies.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oden.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Dunn. There's Porter with the 3. Buries it from outside.
The ongoing evolution of Otto Porter saying, I can be clutch too now.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Fresh, guarded by Porter. Flowers the pass to Love. To the inside. Kicks it to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Flowers. Ooh, off wide.
Kevin Love slip away from the defense, comes up with a gigantic fourth quarter score.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
Yeah, Kevin, you have to admire the improvement from range by Otto Porter, because when he makes that, it helps his team spread the floor.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home.
Let's fight through it.
Not playing like
Fight through
that.
it. Good defense, fellas.
How's it going? Good to see you, AI.
Dulu ya, Nam.
Ya, del pan.
Bring it in, guys. Look, we're just gonna have to put our heads down and grind if we don't want to have a game like that last one. Let's get after it. Guys, our inability to interpret late game situations have been costly. We need to do a better job down the stretch. All right, let's go! Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Screen coming! Move it, move it! All right, here we go.
Paano rin?
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
One more, one more. Just like that. Doesn't get any better than that. Hey, he can ball.
Ayaw to sana, for score na lang eh, no?
right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, keep it moving, fellas. Come on now.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Poetry in motion, AI.
Let's go. All right, let's go. More dilly-dally.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Poetry in motion, AI.
Hop to it. This is where it counts.
Hey.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, folks.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one
Alagyan
thing.
daw niya ng
Welcome
dimple.
to Cleveland, Ohio. And with Tip, certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. Well, Chris, some teams already realize a championship just is not going to be in their future this season. How should those kind of teams approach the rest of the season?
Give your best.
Right, yeah.
Give your all. Your competitors. This is the NBA, the greatest league in the world, the greatest basketball players assembled. And so, one, you have to respect the game. You have to respect the monotony. You have to respect the work. You have to respect the travel. And you have to be thankful, by the way. And when you put all that together, you go into your job and you do the best. Focus on getting better every day. And there's a good chance that you will.
And making sure that you give the fans what they're paying for.
Hey, that's what it's all about. If you don't entertain the fans, hey, something's wrong with you. If you can't have fun with 20,000 screaming fans and the kids with their popcorns and all this stuff going on, if you don't remember what it's about, Kev, you kind of lost your mojo already.
And now Washington's starting group. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Howard is out there at Jabari Parker. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good.
But I'll tell you, the Wizards just keep knocking on the door. They've assembled some good talent, but they haven't come together as a complete unit. I don't like their chemistry. I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more on the leadership side.
Parker trying to free himself up. Good on the bucket.
Far from just an outside scorer. Bill also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
The pass to Flowers. Buries it down low.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Wall. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ariza. And a miss there on the triple.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Fresh.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Cleveland moving it around. He feeds it to Nance. And stolen by Howard. Here's Ariza. And Beal kicks to Parker. Stolen by Clarkson. Sexton the pass to Flowers. Good D by Parker.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ano? Ganun ba siya ng? Bakit?
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, Dwight Howard, a top 20 all-timer in rebounding, an 8-time All-Star center. Greg, really be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock.
Inampal siya ng driver.
Look at those numbers. Not to mention a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
Here's Flowers. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No floor to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
The offensive rebound. Wall finds Beal. Ariza at the elbow. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And Ariza loves getting these mid-range games. I mean, quick to fire from him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Love the pass to Flowers. Over to the left wing. Love dishes to Sexton. Passes it to Flowers. He's looking for Love and finds him. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take him.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Osman, the pass to Flowers. Here's Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards leading by 5. To the paint, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the 3, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Fresh. Feeds it to Love. And stolen by Howard. Wall against Clarkson. And Wall kicks to Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And John Wall, such a multi-faceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but it helps him as a playmaker. Guys thrive playing alongside him because he commands so much attention.
Shoots from 12. A putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I mean, come on. How are you going to win on the road if you can't capitalize what's being handed right to you?
Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Fresh can't get it to go.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job. So the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Fresh. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Chicago and stolen by Howard. Here's Here's Wall. Thompson with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Osman, the pass to Flowers. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, the truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence. Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Beal gets a wide open look. And another miss by Washington.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
6 feet out. Here's Flowers. Here's Love. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's got a great understanding of the inside game. He's going to make the most of those opportunities.
Wizards leading by 11. Now here's Wall. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Nice shot by Thompson.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Washington has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Clarkson against Wall. Beal from long range. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Fresh. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. He kicks it to Love. Just 4 to shoot. Flow hits the three-point bomb. He's got 6.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Back to Howard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Flowers. He tries for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fresh has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
It's Beal on the wing. Kicks it to Howard. Back to Beal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Here's Fresh. He's covered by Beal. Flowers the pass to Love. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I love his experience that finishing through getting hit. A physical forward with excellent hands.
Wall finds Beal. Parker looking over the floor. Lobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Down low and stolen by Howard. And Fresh picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, John Henson's checked in for Love. David Nwaba comes in for Jetty Osman. And Knight subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And then for Washington, Ryan is checked in for Howard. Sam Decker comes in for Parker. And Zedaransky subbed in for John Wall. It's good from long range.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Thompson kicks to Knight. So the wing on the left. Here's Flowers. And another 3 for Cleveland. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A shot off that time. And so it's Washington going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great... Some big goals for John Wall, looking to become the...
Just keep getting better defensively.
And GA, that's a team swap here for Cleveland. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Howard's checked in for Bryant. Parker comes in for Jeff Green. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Sam Decker. And John Wall subbed in for Bradley Beal. Howard kicks to Wall. The second chance effort. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And they continue to control the glass.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Thomas Satoransky. Trevor Ariza out there at Parker, and it's Wall, and it's Howard in at the center. Here's Flowers, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Bobby Portis is checked in for Washington. The Cavaliers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Bulls was huge. He finished with 39 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
Largely out there for his terrific shooting range, C-Web, is Thomas Satoransky. He's a pretty good playmaker as well.
Team player. I mean, he understands that he needs to get his shot within the floor of the office. If it's not there, he's quick to move the ball and generally makes good decisions.
Chris, when you were playing, you moved between a couple teams. What's the hardest part about getting traded that fans may not understand?
One is your ego. You don't want to usually leave. If you didn't ask for a trade, you don't want to leave that town, that city, the fans, or your players that have become friends. If you happen to be a parent, think about it. Your kids may be switching schools in the middle of the year. What if you have a kid that's in his senior year of school and you have to be traded and you may have to take the family with you? So many just tough situations for individuals and for families. The bond you develop with fans and the city and players, members of the organization is very strong. And so it's a lot of times it's shocking and hurtful. It's how quickly can you adjust because that new team wants you and needs you back.
Good insight. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Wizards leading by 9. Now Howard. He's got 10. Parker outside. Fresh pulls it in. Thompson passes to Osman. From outside, off the mark.
Some very slack defending. Playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near the lead.
Washington shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Howard finds Wall. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Solid recognition from the center. Howard is intelligent and taking advantage of these opportunities.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Flowers. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that
one. And here's Wall. He's got 9. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And stolen by Portis. Parker dishes the Wall. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length. And he uses that to swat away shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Howard kicks to Wall. Outside, Beal. There's the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Osman. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
All against Clarkson. All taking his time here. It's Beal on the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Gets it off. And so it's the Washington Wizards ahead by 9. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Yeah, the kind of leadership he provides, the pinpoint passing, we saw it all there on display in that first half.
Well, as a finisher, you're expected to play in that kind of environment because you know you could get the ball at any time.
Kevin Love out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Fresh. And it's Sexton in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Parker and the dunk by Parker.
Well, this shows Wall's leadership. One of the top assist guys in the league year after year after year.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And the pass to Flowers. He dishes it to Nance. Clarkson passes to Flowers. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. And the Wizards with possession have led by as many as 14 points. Wall finds Ariza. And it's Parker at the elbow. It's deflected, and they get it back. And the shot is good. 16 points for Howard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Passes it to Love. Over Parker. Love, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
And Chris, Trevor Ariza, a player who does all the little things to help you win games.
Steady. I mean, he does the work. He doesn't complain. I mean, he's a soldier. One of those guys who will run through a wall if that's what it takes to win.
And he's good on the second. And Trevor Ariza, such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, a versatile defender, can also knock down the triple. When you look at how far he's come since he entered the league, is really just a raw athlete. It's a credit to his work ethic, no doubt about it. He has mastered his role.
For Cleveland, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And Wall kicks to Beal, to the middle, and the dunk by Parker.
When you're open, Beal will find you outstanding and working the ball over to the open man.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 11. Flowers the pass to Love. Over Parker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 6 points for Love.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 or 4 from the field now.
Outside, Wall. He can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Wall. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside, it's stolen by Nance. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. To look at Fresh, opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing it.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality. And as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. And Wall gets to a reason.
You know what? It's enough.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 5. Beal. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nance finds Knight. Here's Fresh. As to Henson. And it's sent back by Bryant. And John Henson with the slam. Washington leading now by 5. All with it. He's got 11. Outside Bryant. Beal from long range. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. Knight passes to Flowers. He kicks it to Henson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Left side Nance. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Wall. Outside Bryant. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. That shot off. Some solid defense from Knight. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Flowers.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for. And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Zizic comes in for Nance, and David Nwaba is subbed in for Brandon Knight. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
And the Wizards making a change here. Satoransky's checked in.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Flowers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. Pass to Satoransky, and Fresh picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Wizards. Thompson with a tie, and the layup is up and in. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And it's
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder. He crashes with power.
Satoransky looking around. Top of the key, Decker. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Flowers, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Outside, Wall. Over Sexton. And again, Washington no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Flowers. Green with the block. And he recovers it. Goes back up. And that one's good. Fresh. Fresh has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Outside, Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Chris, at times, what Wall gives you is unparalleled production at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and the numbers don't lie. I mean, not too long ago, he was the first player to ever have at least 1,800 points, 800 dimes, 150 steals, and 50 blocks in the season. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 3-on-3. Flowers the pass to Osman. Releases. Zizic kicks to Sexton. Here's Osman. His three-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Wall.
You got to push Wall out of the paint. I mean, he's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc in there.
Flowers the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency. Sure. Now, here's Satoransky. Down low. Pulls it up. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Satoransky's got 6 points.
And you see how fundamentally sound Portis is? Excellent job of sharing the rock right there.
And he banks in the layup. Zizic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Osman, the pass to Flowers. It's blocked.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Thompson against Green. And it's Wall in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Sexton. Wall's shot is off.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Cleveland moving it around. That's tipped. Here's Satoransky. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 9 assists now tonight. No good that time. And the game still closely contested.
It's close, guys. Sorry.
Cavalier. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. Bobby Portis out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Howard in at the 5. It's Wall with the drive. Can't connect from short range. Sexton the pass to Flowers. This is to Love. Here's Fresh. Plenty of space. No good that time. The pass to Wall. Back to Beal. Clock at 6. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portis. Howard finds Ariza. Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes.
The form, the touch. The Wall has the mid-range J on lockdown.
There's Flowers. And there's the feed to Love. Parker with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way.
Oh,
that time would have put him up.
Almost. A lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
Here's Flowers. Here's Sexton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Wall dishes to Beal. Ariza outside. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Driving, spotting up. Wall can do it all. A fantastic job tonight at the offensive end.
Here's Fresh. Ariza covering. Feeds it to Sexton. Kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Flowers. There's the dish to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Wall with the steal. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul. And Washington making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Pass to Howard. He dishes it to Beal. And here's Wall outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Wall's got 7 points for the quarter.
The more Wall can knock down the three, the more effective he is as a passer.
Nance passes to Flowers. Left side, Love. Clock at 6. Clarkson kicks to Love. Lays it up and banks it in. Love's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Washington calls timeout. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Wall kicks to Howard. Poked away. Beal finds Wall. Lobbed up there for Howard.
Gotta appreciate the scoring ability of Howard. A hulk of a player who knows how to get into a comfort zone.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Fresh. And Love has it in the corner. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Fresh.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
Wizards have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Ariza just totally broke down the defense, exploiting any space they gave him off that pass.
Pass to Clarkson. Love up top. The pass to Flowers. Rebound, Washington. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ariza passes it to Howard. Now Wall. Outside, Beal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the added muscle of Beal coming into play there. I mean, he's just shrugging off the contact and getting it done. And we've watched Bill take major steps forward in his game. I mean, think about this, especially with creating off the bounce for himself and for others.
Flowers the pass to Love. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. And you can just see Beal's confidence growing every single season.
He knows he can be the best player on the court on any given night. Coaches trust him, his teammates trust him, the fans trust him. He's a tremendous catalyst for this team.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Flowers the pass to Clarkson. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Good lift on the jump shot from Clarkson. He has some explosiveness off the floor.
Wizards leading by 3. Now Wall. He kicks to Howard. It's Ariza on the wing. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Ariza's got 5 points in the quarter.
The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Nance passes to Flowers. Back to Nance. Passes it to Flowers. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Ariza. That's good from Flowers.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Bryant.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those 2.
Shoots from the line. Misses off the right iron.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Here's Sexton. Here's Flowers. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Fresh has got 37.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
And dishes to Love. Here's Fresh. Ariza covering. Here's Flowers. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Parker kicks to Beal. It's good. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, look, Beal is no stranger to these type of situations. In fact, he demands the ball when it's a key possession.
The Cavaliers trail by 3.
No. Bakit?
Here's Fresh.
Ganyan.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Fresh. He's covered by Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton. Softly drops in the floater.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlights. He's energized performing here under the bright lights.
And here's Wall. Popped up there for Howard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Flowers the pass to Nance. Here's Fresh to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Fresh has got 39. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
All with it. Outside, Beal. Shoots over Clarkson. And Washington again with the bucket.
Oh, they feel comfortable going to Beal down the stretch. He's a big-time gamer who welcomes pressure.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sexton the pass to Flowers. Over Ariza. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Dishes at the wall. Some solid defense from Flowers.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really had the same effect.
Kicks to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
23 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Give Wall credit. I mean, he's fought through the knee injuries, an elite difference maker out there on the floor.
And it's still within reach.
Yeah, but they're going to need everything to go their way.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, I say you go for the dab. Try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
$19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Fresh. Ariza covering. Love the pass to Flowers. A huge shot to tie it up.
Terrific awareness from the skill forward. I mean, you love finding the wide open man.
Washington calls timeout. Outside, Wall. Fires for 3. Chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Washington, Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Parker out there with Howard, and it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. To the inside, outside for Beal, shoots, hits the front of the rim and out. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Float. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
To the inside. Parker finds Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Sexton, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Sexton. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Thompson passes to Flowers over Ariza. Here's Thompson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Jabari Parker.
This is what Thompson has to do. He's a sensational rebounder on both ends of the floor.
Stauskas is checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. That free throw good from Thompson. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Shoots over Clarkson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Ariza with the bucket.
Oh, man, and that's just a huge shot from Ariza. He's no stranger to burying these kinds of buckets.
Here's Stauskas. Here's Fresh. To the right side. And Nick Stauskas with the three. Stauskas has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing. That one a little long.
I like the shot selection now, despite the miss.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Ariza kicks the Wall. Dish now to Parker. No good on that one. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Or 3, Stauskas. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 15 rebounds here tonight. To the middle, here's Parker. And the layup falls.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Cleveland. Thompson passes to Flowers. Kicks it out to Love. And Stauskas has it in the corner. Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Love. Shot clock at 3. So nice passing by Cleveland here.
The guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
The Wizards have gotten off to a little bit of a slow start from the field in overtime. Just 2 of 6 so far. Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 48 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Nice check in for the Cavaliers. Outside, Wall. Beal from long range. The rebound by Kevin Love. And now we've got the intentional foul. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking. Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, what I like about it most is he's doing it efficiently.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And Washington has possession. They trail by 6. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on the line.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
It's intercepted.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
You step into the line knowing he has a chance to seal the deal, and he doesn't.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, wow, what you all did tonight, what a display of offense. What got into you to produce this performance?
Well, a couple of my teammates challenged me before the game.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Recording.
Like we ain't never ever go hard for them. They don't let us say we go guard and they talking about practice. Like we don't practice. Who said I don't go hard? I go so hard. I don't care who got it. We still in charge. These bros, I don't got no time. No. Do you see my bodies? I'm doing just fine. Don't call my line. Don't call my line. If you ain't talking checks, or you trying to flex, we ain't got no press. Big rolls in my sweats. Hit it to my left. Pulled up to the club.
Hi guys, thank you for those straight to stream today.
See Mach 2 with the movement. How is he gonna win this? Nice. Spicy, spicy. Nice one, Mach 2.
That guy.
Oh!
I gotta get some heals first.
Hi, Cade. I got thirsted again. What a surprise! Are you surprised?
Hey, I tried to back you up. I'm not.
Oh, that
to be
wasn't your
honest.
fault.
There we go. Just
You have
make
a
your
zip?
line. Yeah.
I'm
I
scared.
do.
Hi, JM. What's up, JM? I hope they didn't touch my body. I had a good.
I think they tried to. So they probably might have looted a little bit. But that Wraith was not able to get your
Skirt,
armor,
skirt!
so you're good.
Inside, I heard
Tell me
her.
what you need.
I want my triple take.
Oh, there's
back.
guys there!
No way. No way. What do we do?
Wait, I'm trying to wreck this guy. There's also a guy near me.
Oh no. Back up, back up.
You're being aimed at.
I am backing up.
Oh no, we can't lose the Mach 2, bruh.
Oh,
we
no.
lost the Mach 2. I have nothing. I literally have nothing.
I got sprayed. I'm safe here though. But
Where?
it's below. Oh no, I'm not anymore.
I
They're
have
chasing
nothing.
me.
What do I do? What
Wait,
do I
I'm
do?
just trying to run away.
Mr. IGL, what do I do?
I'm trying to run away.
I have nothing.
As far as I can.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
they saw me, I think. Oh,
Who are
did
they
not.
shooting at? Who are they shooting at? Is that a
Not
third
sure.
party?
No. They're not fighting anyone.
Skulltown is fucking looted clean, bro. I have nothing.